everybody, my name is Dayson and welcome to my YouTube channel. This isn't a new YouTube channel, but this is the first time I've ever done anything like this on the channel, so welcome.
Nice.
I'm a photographer based out of the Atlanta area, just trying to get by, trying to make content, so help me out. Subscribe, follow, whatever you can. Today we're doing a Q&A. Okay, there's a lot of questions. First question, what got me into creating all this? By this, I don't think you're just talking about like photography, so creating all of this. So I think you mean like the Instagram, the website, the content creation, the YouTube channel. It's just kind of like a natural progression. First you start taking pictures, then you realize people want your pictures, then you realize you can give more people your pictures with a website, then you realize that you can start sharing what you know with others by means of social media, and then you realize that there's a whole community out there, and it just kind of like grows from there, if that makes any sense. So it's not like I wanted to, or that's where I envisioned myself, it just kind of happened, if that makes any sense. Why did you cut your hair? This is my mom. Hi, Mom. I shaved my head because I was so stressed out. I could not bear to. Do you know how much work it is to have to like shampoo your head in the shower? It's an extra 2 minutes of work. 2 minutes I didn't have. I was stressed out. I was trying to focus on my volunteer work, trying to do photography. I didn't have time for it. Just shaved it. And I did that for maybe like a month, maybe 2 months. I got so much flack for it. Like everybody. My grandma would not look at me. She will not look at me. I said, come on, like, don't you want to FaceTime? You want to see a picture? No, I won't look at you until you grow your hair back. So like, okay. So I'm gonna grow my hair back. How did I get into this field? I don't know. You just kind of like start taking pictures, and then it just progresses from there. So pictures with your phone to pictures with the camera, and then people are like, hey, that's good. Can you do mine? Hey, can you? And then that's how it happens, basically. How'd you start doing this professionally? I put a clarifier on professionally though. So it was my best friend and boss who gave me my very first camera, the Nikon D7000. And that just... First off, I started taking classes, and then I did online courses, and then I started learning on my own, and then I started learning under him. He would go on jobs, I'd go on jobs with him. So that's how that happened professionally. My 5-year plan, I am in the middle of my 5-year plan right now, actually. Doing volunteer work full-time, I'm doing photography halfway full-time, and I'm about to start another job. I don't see myself moving up anywhere in any company with photography, anywhere like that. Photography, really for me, it's just a hobby turned into a side hustle. I wouldn't mind if it became a main hustle, but I really just want to I see myself years in the future doing my volunteer work full-time. That's what I focus on. What are your passions and hobbies outside of photography? I have none. I don't play video games. All my friends will tell you. They try and get me on the game almost every single night. I mean, I play socially with other people, but I don't play on my own. I can't play sports. I'm 6'2" and black. I can't shoot to save my life. I can't dribble. I barely play football. I'm pretty lame. Am I your favorite Paul? Okay, I will call you my favorite Paul. I'm gonna call you right now. If you pick up the phone, then yes, you're my favorite Paul. Let's see.
Your call has been...
Oh! But nah, there's too many of you. There's so many of you. I love you all equally. Is this a recent picture? No. Okay, the picture I put up was of my bald head. I'll put it on the screen somewhere, but yeah, it was of my bald head. This is like 2 weeks ago. So my hair grows fast. Okay, when are we doing a film like you? That's not a question, bud. But yeah, let's do it. How did you get so cool?
Stop the cap.
Next, if you had to climb Mount Everest with a backpack full of equipment to get a shot, would you do it? It depends on the shot. So like, if there was a model that was coming and we had a clear shot idea, like I would imagine like, okay, so like, that, yeah, I would climb Mount Everest for that. I literally would. What do you use to photograph cars? Okay, so I use my Nikon D7000 to do that. Cars are stationary, so I can take my time, get the focus right the way that I want to, and then I can take the picture. How can I become cool like you? For real?
Stop the cap.
Next, do I need lessons to be better at photography, or can practice make my shots improve? Practice can make your shots improve. You don't need lessons. I took lessons and then I did online courses, but working under somebody, I would say, like somebody who's good at photography will skyrocket you like really, really far. really far, even more than lessons will. And another thing too, take your camera everywhere, and that helps you build your practice. You get comfortable with your camera, you start to understand what you like, you get to see what others like, if you care about that. Like, yeah, just practice. You don't need lessons, they help, but you don't need them. He's bald, and he's torturing people who have hair.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not bald anymore. So you missed it. See, I fooled you. I made you think I was still bald. That was a week and a half ago. Worst photo shoot. Can't be out here exposing people like that. You can't be out here asking people questions like that. Okay, so we're gonna call this person Clarence. This could be a woman, this could be a man. You don't know if this was for a photo shoot, you don't know if this was for an event. Okay, it was for an event. I did this for free. I offered my services to Clarence for free because clearly, first off, they needed it, and clearly, they didn't have anybody to do it. Clarence thought that free means that they are entitled to everything that they normally would have gotten. I went above and beyond, first off, and Clarence still wanted more. And let me get this, Clarence didn't want me to eat. Clarence did not want me to eat. But they didn't like the pictures. That was probably the worst shoot, and that probably is what's turned me off from, doing free shoots like that anymore. Have I ever been fired from a job? I don't think so, but I quit a job. I used to work at a golf course, and I quit. There's a whole story behind that. Some of you know the story. Very embarrassing story, but we'll get to that eventually if I ever do another Q&A. I think that is all the questions. On my Instagram, I'll be posting 30 days of photography, so you can follow me at Dayson Media. If you want a photo shoot with me, I do travel. I go across the United States, so you can book me at DaysonRmedia.com. I recently went to New York. I did a shoot down there. It was pretty fun. I recorded my entire time while I was down there. I vlogged. So if you want to see that, subscribe. Right, thanks for asking me a lot of questions. I don't know how to close this out.
It's time to go now. No.